Okay. Ooh. Again. I guess this is the first time I've talked this morning. Wasn't ready for that. Good morning, everyone. I started on 34th Street because I want to show you something that I discovered. In terms of an upcoming food place, which I don't know that it has a Manhattan location yet at all, but if this is the first one, it could be big. It's only me, Jaron Rollins, Kevin J, Bear in the Garden, Stephen Friedman, Matt Rollinson, Lauren B. It's a tight squeeze there. Lenny Graham, Susie Q, Kelsey Williams, Florian Schwartz, Gert, Steve Parker, Victoria Morrison, Doomsday Tonight, Con Burness, George Sedan, NYC Gal, Ambrose Chamberpot, Fred Lewis, Travis Weeks, Yuri Olivos, sorry, Cat Yellow Ranger, Cunning Stunts, good morning, Ellie Rose, good morning. Kevin's been on the weekend since 5 p.m. Tuesday, nice. Ashley, good morning. I'm well, how are you? RK8, good morning. Oops, just scroll around. John Costello. Not me, Quentin. Good morning. Akeem Moore, Robert T. Debbie Manuel Costura. Jeffrey Phillips. John Agus, and Joy Nantucket. Yes, there was a power outage last night, very brief. But it was enough to restart some computers in the house, including the Unraid server that I built. Because like an idiot, I didn't plug it into the right battery backup ports of the uninterruptible power supply I got, which would have been just perfect in this situation where there was a power hiccup for like a minute or less. It was very short, apparently. I was sleeping, but Mrs. Commuter was up, and she told me some weird things happened. Well, I read her messages in the morning. Anyway. Leslie Adams, good morning. Rachel, good morning. Claude Dowdy, good morning. Oh, there's always trash bag. This one always has a lot of stuff on the corner. But this is the corner. Jackie Ferns, good morning. Not Jackie. Sherry, good morning. Does anyone see what I see? Chris, Wizard Visa, Sally Scipio, Douglas, Libby Brown. Good morning. So, it turns out Utopia Bagels will be coming to 34th and Lex. Lucy Wilson, Vashti Clark, good morning. A famous bagel spot out in Queens looks to be making its home here on the border of Kips Bay and Murray Hill. So that's something. I only went up this way temporarily on a Friday, which we don't usually do, just to show you that. Breaking news. More important than the power outage. Right on the sidewalk. Andrew Walters, good morning. S. Hutchinson, good morning. Lee Adams, good morning. How much will a bagel be? Asks Nicole. Probably. Hopefully not that much. I mean, that's probably if you get like a lot of the fixins on it. I haven't seen the little North Pole house, no. Yeah, there was a power outage last night, very brief. Wait, was there a do not scan QR code? Did I miss that? Geo, good morning. I always wonder why there's like expensive furniture shops at the bottom of this building, but I think this is the New York's Design Center or something building. So they have all these fancy lighting and furniture stores around it. Safety first, Ambrose. I mean, there was a couple of blackouts and like, I don't know if that truck's about to move or not, but I think he was just adjusting himself in a spot. I mean, I remember 2 big blackouts. I guess Sandy was one of them, and then there was another one in the earlier 2000s, and was there another one before that in the 90s? I don't even remember now. But that the one that was in the summer in the 2000s, that was pretty bad. It was hot. It was hot. And that's when I used to live on the 11th floor of a Stuyvesant Town apartment. Because I believe that was in August, that blackout. Plumbers. Yeah, without internet though, I guess it's a different, very different. Tom Schaefer, Michelle K. Oh, 2 people mentioned Julia Roberts' movie right after each other. No, I haven't even heard of it. I guess it's worth looking into. Elliot Brown, good morning. It was good, huh? All right, I'll have to look at it. Look at it, watch it maybe. Look at that efficiency rating, 99. Amazing. How legitimate is any of that? I don't know. Yo, Ange has made it. Were you affected by that power glitch last night? It was like a hiccup almost, but I wasn't awake, but Mrs. Commuter was, and she said there was some weird flickering of everything going on. Not everything turned off fully, but a few things did. Oh yeah, Sean? All right, I'll take a look. It's eye-opening. I don't know if I need any like revelations in my life at this point, but still intrigued. Yeah, I'm just hoping the blackout didn't, you know, even like a quick power hiccup. If you start thinking about what it could affect, I'm assuming a lot of the stuff that's very, very dangerous, including like medical equipment, will be having some sort of battery backup. So I think hopefully nothing too bad happened as a result of the weird power glitch. Kevin Hawthorne. Gigi's here, good morning. Were you up for the power outage? RJ's made it from Colorado. Ian Melillo, good morning. All right, let me cross Park Avenue here. Oh, you know what? I think sometimes if I get all the way to 28th and Park, I'm using my Speedify thing right now. In the past, when I got to 28th and Park, we would have a service hiccup. I'm kind of curious now. And I think I've decided what I'm going to do to try to have all 3 networks here. T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. No power outages in Colorado, that's good. But are you, because of all like the snow you guys get in the winter, do you get like at least a power outage every season or not really? I'm just curious, I don't know. Oh, did I miss Nova Rain? Hold on. Oh, it's busier here than I thought it was going to be when I turned the corner. I was expecting to see like 100 people. COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease? What are they talking about? All right, what else did I miss? Oh, Nutcracker scared me. Actually, that's not a Nutcracker, it's just a Royal Guard, I think. Whoops, my bad. All right, well, I don't see a hiccup, so I think that's good. Lost power at the gym on a treadmill. Oh boy. I've lost power just walking outside before. Hup. Hup. Pierre, good morning. You heard about the outage just now. Oh yeah, it's interesting about this linkage to the movie. Was this a marketing ploy? What's going on here? This is the marketing has gone too far. They shouldn't be causing power outages for promoting movies. Marketing, calm down. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Darren, good morning. Your family's coming in February. Nice. We got time to cross. Let's go. Well, Victoria, hopefully speedy recovery. What's going on with Ron? Did I miss it? Ron, you all right? Something Chochocool. Peter and the Birds, good morning. Oh, Kate McKinnon, back to SNL. Thank you, Ian, appreciate it. Yes, Quentin, Mattress Firm did not go well on Wednesday. Well, that's pretty cool, Elliot. Which building were they in? Jerome Land, good morning. Jay Lou. I have not seen it, but I've heard good things about Godzilla -1. Armand's hello. Michelle's in, where's that? NN? I don't know if I know NN. I know MN. What's that? Jersey out of power is 5 days in June. That is not cool. Not in June. Deborah, good morning. Phil Maxwell, good morning. Oh, sorry to hear, Ron. Feel better. Oh, man. 'Tis the season, I guess. Well, actually, no, you're like in 90-degree weather. But still, you know, germs don't care. But feel better soon. Did they always have this strip of lights on the perimeter of Madison Square Park? Attention to detail, commuter. Come on, pay attention. Okay, he's got a green. But there's another car coming. Garbage truck making noise. Now I remember the Dawson's Creek theme. Yeah, I know, right? The thing that I always default to when there's like a bit of a lull, and then I always hum the Dawson's Creek theme. And if you ask me to do it on the spot, I forget it. What's up with that? Maybe I don't know when they switched the tree to the fountain. It used to be on the other side of the park. Maybe it used to be in the fountain before too. I don't know. Here's a tree. Maybe we should walk by Union Square. I haven't been by there at all this season. Well, all the shops are closed at this hour, but Admiral Stephen Loki, hello. It's still dark out, but you know. We're approaching the shortest day of the year, which will come with the winter solstice. I think it's the 21st this year. You know what's interesting also? Tomorrow is December 16th. That's the 3-year anniversary of that big December 16th, 2020 snowstorm that so many folks tuned in for. Robocheck 75 Adam is here. Good morning. Wants me to ask about Yo Andre's Shake Shack experience. Uh-oh. What happened? There's NYPD in the park. Their SUV is here. Do all the tree lights affect the power supply? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe there's just too much holiday and overloaded Con Edison. Apparently Con Edison blamed the brief power surge on an overly tensioned power line. I mean, like, I didn't realize New York was at such a delicate power situation where somebody over tightened a power line that can apparently make almost all the city flicker and lose power for a moment. There's that weird cube that's motion activated. There's a Shake Shack. They have, I think, what is it? Did Hanukkah end already? Was it yesterday or last night? I don't even know. My bad. Yeah, something like that. Or an explosion, but then like somebody talked to Con Ed about this, and apparently they called it a power line under tension thing, but then people saw smoke from a power plant. I don't even know. Are we holding together the city with like extension cords? Maybe Con Ed needs to go to Home Depot, buy some heavier duty extension cords. I don't. All right, I'm oversimplifying. RJ's birthday is tomorrow. On December 16th, huh? Well, happy early birthday. Wait, what was going on with that Shake Shack? I still don't understand. Sounds like it wasn't too exciting. It's a deep red. Wow. That comes through very nicely on the camera. Actually, maybe a little too nice. It looks like it's on fire, but not in real life. Not with my eyes. Yep. Not with my eyes. All right. What else am I missing? I mean, I definitely have some questionable power situations going on at home. Tony. Oh, there's never a good time for a power outage, in my opinion. Rob McGraw, good morning. Juliana, good morning. Hanukkah's over, got it. Hip, 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 hip. An overabundance of hot peppers and no mushrooms, oh boy. The other side of the Harry Potter store, you get butterbeer on the Broadway side. I still don't know why the name of that place is Love Sack, but I think they have like bedding equipment. Bedding equipment, is that like B-E-D-D-I-N-G, not B-E-T-T-I-N-G. But even then, I don't think anybody calls it bedding equipment, except me just now. I guess they also have some other chairs or whatever. I don't know. A love sack. And I'm assuming you got one of the ones that's supposed to have mushrooms on it. This is Charles Schwab. Amazing. What is Octa again? Isn't that some sort of a... I'm not going to speculate. I don't remember what it is. Or who else did I miss? Well, let's see. An explosion... Yeah, utility blamed the fault on a high-tension transmission line. Yeah, so it was something about an overtension, but still. One tension line will will cause the whole city to flicker? My goodness. Love Sack is luxurious bean bags, but overpriced. The overpriced part I definitely would have guessed. There's a fish tank, by the way, at Timothy Oulton with a, I don't know, hopefully the fish are enjoying their cylindrical tube. Indeed he did. I don't know, we only had one. If you have two, it really does take the pressure off the joints. Equinox, one of their flagship locations here. There have been some celebrities known to work out in that one. Don't know if they still do. No, RJ, nothing last night. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, last night I actually had a holiday thing also with with coworkers. And then there's another holiday thing tonight, because I have like affiliation with a couple different departments, so there's that. It's a busy month. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it sounds like a ABC home. You know, it's a holiday party. It should be enjoyable, but I feel like once you get to have too many of them, it can be a little draining for an introvert, I think. Anyway, 'tis the season. Well, it's a green light. Nobody wants to go for them. I don't know. Because if he's going to use just one stick, might as well just use a cane, which is more for balance, actually. But not necessarily. You could use it for contralateral pain issues. Another tidbit I could tell you is you're technically supposed to use a cane on the opposite side of your weaker or painful leg. So if you have like a hip surgery on the right, you're supposed to use the cane on the left. You know, increases your base of support that way. So if you remember House, you know, Dr. House, the show, House MD, he actually used the cane incorrectly, and there's speculation that he did it on purpose because he was so spiteful of everything. He wanted to do things his own way regardless of if it's made sense or not. Anyway. Oh yeah, Nova, you must be busy with the food truck. I think I did, Adam. There's a problem. My choice of words. Chris Bates is here. Hello. Yeah, you don't want power outages anytime, really. You definitely don't want to freeze. That's true. At least if it's really hot, you know it's hot, but you could lose some fingers otherwise. Gio spent some time on crutches for fractured toes and metatarsophalangeal joints in the foot. MTP. A good acronym there for an otherwise very long word. Well, hopefully you're on the up and up now. Very true, Gigi. Very true. What are they setting up here? They set up, well, actually, I don't know. They seem to be building out quite a bit, but they're setting up the the Greenmarket here. Holiday Market's in front of us, and we can't get through it at this hour because it's closed. You can even shop online. Amazing. Oh, maybe that makes more sense, Mojave. That's probably what I said. Who knows? I guess we could always rewind. Wow, they got... Maybe they drained all the power. Union Square, definitely a place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My wires. Dirty Dog Likes the House intro song. I kind of remember it, I think. And I'm stuck. But we can take a peek at the sunrise again. Still waiting. Well, yeah, we're Union Square. The holiday shops are over here. Something really red. It might, because the sun shouldn't be reflecting off of anything to make that building appear so red. I think it's those numbers from that building over there. Lights changing. We could have gone. Oh well. Oliveira, glad to have you. Serbia, huh? Let me go over to Fifth Avenue. I want to walk upon the Washington Square Park tree. Lenwich. They got space inside. Did I miss anything? Maybe. Kathy, good morning. 26 and 6 is a nice aquarium and barbershop. Interesting. Can't tell you the weather. Yeah, it's a chilly morning, but I think the temperature is going to go up to like 55 today. We're getting another stretch of warmer weather, it seems, so again, ooh, sorry, no chance of snow. At least not in the near future. And the extended forecast, which now goes as far as Christmas, also does not seem to indicate potentials for snow. So that's it. Of course, the weather can change, but Magic 8 Ball, all signs point to no. Is that a hashtag GPT used in the last one? Candy bar. Some chocolate. Reminds me of, I think it was the Jerky Boys that did a contest. Well, did a fake telephone thing, 100th caller wins 100 grand or whatever nonsense they did. But they somebody called in and they said, "You're the winner of the 100 grand." And the person was like, "I'm going to do this, this, and this, buy a car, pay off my loans." And then they said, "How are you going to do that with a candy bar?" It's kind of mean, but that's what that reminds me of. Oh, hold on. I'm missing some things here. Give me a second. Oh, Channel YT, glad your kids enjoyed Home Alone, and welcome. Hello. Larissa, dobro utro. Good morning, Darren. Me too. And then hold on. I feel like I need to get there. Park Avenue with a $19.99 super sticker. Thank you, Park Avenue, for $20 super chat support. Very much appreciated. We're no longer on Park Avenue, but we did cross it earlier. We'll say that was for you. Ali from Morocco, good morning. But yeah, thanks again, Park Avenue. Very much appreciated. UK is going to get wintry conditions going into Christmas. Well, maybe I should fly over there and do some streams for Christmas. I wonder if me poking the screen also affects the horizon. The Home Alone 2 hotel will be that Plaza Hotel. We passed by it on Wednesdays. I believe we passed by it 2 days ago, Wednesday. So if you look at my last stream, it's just before we get into Central Park around 59th Street, 5th Avenue. That's where you'll see the Plaza Hotel. Micha Spirit, привет. Gonna watch the stream then again. Nice. Whew. Quentin's at 7 months of membership. Thank you, Quentin. Appreciate that support. Thanks again, Park Avenue. Happy holidays. A Toyota. I think that's another Jerky Boys thing where they were giving away a Toyota, but it was actually a Toyota. Oh, no, he's got a red light. Okay, very good. Let's go. I mean, things are always in flux, Darren. You know, there's always been an issue. Might be a little bit more prevalent now than it was, but I think everything is being. I know we don't talk about politics, but everything is being kind of overwhelmed, especially with the migrant influx too. So it's just a tough situation all around. Anyway, no more. But it's, you know, we're all continuing as we can, as best we can. Anyhow. We have a lot of meetings where people start talking about something, and then the moderator for the meeting like, we're not going to solution for that here. Let's take it offline. No idea, Roger. Well, there's Washington Square Park right there. There's a train. Skibbity bibbity bop. I gotta turn off that night bot thing. Like some of the extra ones that it does. No cars. Very good. See, I could have opted for the heavier jacket this morning, but considering it's gonna go up to 55 degrees later, I wouldn't have been happy later. So just walk a little faster. That'll solve it. Yeah, they like rip up, I don't know if we could see it, but they rip up a I'm not really sure what this is, little like memorial here, and then there's a poem called If I Must Die. I don't know. Maybe it's related to what's going on in the Middle East now, but I wanted to show that they rip up like a hole, I don't even know what it is, but they just jam the tree inside of a hole in the sidewalk essentially, and prop it up by jamming extra pieces of wood in there. So there's no actual Christmas tree stand there. There's just a tree jammed into a hole. You know, it's pretty standard stuff. I don't know, Delta. She mentioned she'd be on, I thought. Salmon waffles. There's some comedian that went ahead and pooped all over George Foreman's grill. I don't know, I thought it was kind of a funny bit. I'm sure you could find comedian George Foreman grill if you want to watch it. That's right, Adam. That's why the tree is never perfectly centered, because the hole is not centered with the arch. But this is the view where you could see a bit of everything there. You know, you got the arch, the tree, the Empire State Building, and that piece of crap new skyscraper over there. Anyway. Mine isn't either, Adam. Oh. My hole. All right, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, so you can see it's like, fix this horizon, man. Come on. What if I like pan and then pan back? Nah, maybe a little bit better. Yeah, this is a good shaped tree. I think it was a little bit different last year. Oh, I see, Rocky the Squid. Thanks for clarifying. Salmon smell on your waffle? Yeah, it's a little different. I don't know. You definitely don't want to have it like You don't want to associate salmon and waffles. I don't know that, everything can go together. It's a social construct, but I can see salmon and waffles, or even having the odor of salmon with your waffles may be unappealing. Yesterday 15, good morning. That's okay, Adam. For comedy, we will allow allowances or something. Salmon waffles sounds good. I don't know. Maybe it's not for me. But if I were offered it, I may try it, unless I was offered it as a joke. But if they were seriously trying to make a good salmon waffles or whatever, maybe. I feel like the Washington Square Park tree is never perfectly aesthetic. I don't know why, but I'm okay with it. And I'm just gonna open a salmon and waffle restaurant in the village. We're waiting. Don't try it. Got it. It's your only warning. Never again with the warnings for salmon waffles. Got it. No cars. Across the street we go in diagonal fashion. Actually, can we see the sunrise still? More blood red earlier. All right, Adam needs a spot to rent. We'll also get even more into it over there, but let's see if there's anything over here. Sushi Zo? Don't know that one. I don't know if I should be going towards the weird noises, but all right. Wait, what did Nova say? You can make a salmon waffles and work? Ah, okay. I mean, a chef can probably make it work. Me, I'm thinking like Eggo waffles and like a slab of salmon on a plate. That's my my culinary magic. Mercury Moments Josh is here. Were you up for the power outage? Bagels and lox Christmas morning. Bagels and lox and cream cheese would work for me on any morning. My only limitation now is the lack of breakfast. It was really hard yesterday because on the way to school, baby commuter really wanted to stop by Mato for a croissant. And I just fed it to her while she was sitting in the stroller outside freezing, but she said she wanted to do that. And I abstained. I managed to not take even a single bite. And that was the power of the commuter. Met a tavern. Supposedly got a good burger. Not up for the power outage, it's for the best. Mrs. Commuter was up. She said everything flickered weirdly. Hip ho! Mark Mackinson, good morning, or evening if you're in Australia. Nicolas Navaira, Hobson Lopez, good morning. Oh, Deborah was up. Heard the fire engines. MN, hello. Bagels Walk Sean is here. Were you up for the, every time you notice someone from New York, ask about the power outage. TH, hello. Nils, good morning. Nigel Walsh, good morning. Honey nut salmon and waffles cereal. Prakaznik says, "Fu, как грязно." Said it's very dirty. Well, it's New York, and so there's a broken beer bottle here. You know, the infrastructure for keeping it clean, it's not easy. It also falls on the people. You know, that's one of the social constructs I will support. You know, it's at least be responsible for your own personal trash and don't just dump it on the ground. It's like if you go hiking in a forest, right? They say leave with whatever you take in. You know, don't leave your trash in a forest. hold on to your garbage for a block until you find a trash can. Easy peasy. Lemon cheesy. Lemon cheese. Someone make some lemon cheese. Now Prakaznik is wondering if I read in Russian. I do, just not very well. Я читаю, я понимаю чуть-чуть. A little bit. There's no cars coming, so I'm going to cross. Oh, peak design. I've defeated you by tying knots in my shoulder straps. I also really like those old school signs on buildings, like the ones that are fading away from 50, 60 years ago. And I used to take photos of them and call it like remnants of the past. And I know I am asking a lot, right? Steve is not having salmon-flavored yogurt. Nova, can you make salmon-flavored yogurt work? Shanetta Elliott, good morning. I missed you before, I apologize. Wombat's Willie's? What? Oh, unregular donuts. There's also this like unregular pizza. Are they related? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is very good. I have this bump on the roof of my mouth. I really hope it's because I scratched it eating something that's not more nefarious. All right, I feel like I got caught up and I missed a lot of chats. I think the power outage was around 11:55, 56 last night. It was very brief, supposedly, but I was sleeping. Maverick. A dozen ham and egg croissants right now. Penelope could eat. I can go for that too. Let me keep catching up. Ghost signs, is that what they're supposed to be called? I like my remnants of the past better. Oh, you might have been up? Got it. Mercury Moments, Josh. Yeah, it was around then. And I got messages from Mrs. Commute who was trying to watch stuff saying things are not working. Because she knew I would wake up in the morning and troubleshoot, which I did. And it took me a little bit before I found out there was a power outage. I decided to Google, like, because it was so, like everything was so weird, like there was no error messages, things just kind of restarted. I assumed it was something power related, so I Googled NYC power outage, and much to my surprise, you don't usually see it here, but there it was. Ah, interesting. So on regular pizza, I tried one recently. I didn't really enjoy it that much. It's kind of expensive, and it became very much more greasy than I thought it was going to be. So hopefully the donuts are better. Well, here's the thing, Bagels and Walks, Sean. Not everything in my house restarted. Some things did, some things didn't. And not everything is on an uninterruptible power supply, UPS. Like I checked my router uptime, which is not, it should be plugged into the UPS, but it's not. And it still is at like 128 days. So my router did not restart. But the Wi-Fi, I think, did, which is a separate power. It's an access point that I use. So it was like a weird glitch in the city. I don't know. Somehow it wasn't like all or none. Because I still heard the baby sound machine this morning too. All right, I went too far south now. Not so much exciting stuff. I guess we'll go back this way. This might look like Monday. RJ, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Have a good day at work. Have a good weekend. It was pretty much everywhere in the city, it sounds like. Puddles in the streets, that's right. Because people should be taking care of their own garbage. I mean, come on. Salmon does not equal bacon. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Stephen Schober's here. Good morning. Sorry I missed you before. Leave no trace. Thank you. That's good, Victor. I mean, it's sucks that it had to fall on you and your dad to pick up other people's stuff, but I think it's still very, very good on you for trying. Prince Ice is at 7 months of membership. Thanks for that support and good morning, Prince Ice. What time is it? 7:02. Okay, good. Whoa, I feel like I've missed a lot of stuff. Hold on. Baby Sound Machine's a great TJ name. All right, I'm taking it. Is it normal for restaurants to occupy part of the sidewalk? Yeah, nowadays it is. I mean, even less so now, though. It's kind of dwindled since the restrictions of the pandemic have lifted. Hip. All right, I think I'm getting more caught up after my tangents. Znak. Hello. Stop. Drop. Bob G, hello. Fire Chief Santa. North Pole Fire Department. All right, hold on. Oh, there was a buffer? I don't see one here. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Yellow Ranger likes salmon. I mean, I do too. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints. I like that. Vanessa, good morning. Marina, good morning. Goodest morning. You're not going hungry, Znak? That's good. Okay, I think you're getting a little too nationalistic there, Znak. So let's chill out. Maverick knows the Russian. Aha. Were you allowed to stream from Grand Central? Yeah, I've never had any issues streaming there. The only issue I've had in Grand Central is if you get too close to the tracks. Sometimes the officers there will say like no filming near the tracks, but sometimes they won't say anything. But I've seen that happen before, and it's happened to me before. So I don't know. I don't know if they think it's a safety thing if people can see the tracks on video. I have no idea. Maybe they were told something, but downtown, downtown, still going south. Not allowed in Grand Central bathroom. Ambrose knows that one from experience, huh? Kidding. What is Pfizer doing? Oh man, Pfizer is advertising COVID treatments. Amazing. The Jenga building is close to the Windowless skyscraper, which is supposedly a telecommunications building. But, you know, being a windowless building of that size, a lot of speculation, of course, comes with it. Yeah, Con Edison's blaming it on an overly tensioned transmission wire or whatever, but we know somebody just tripped over something in one of the rooms over there. Bob Doyle, you as well. A bull ran down the subway tracks? A different stream. Like, people just don't like the white line. Like, there should be like a break between where the cars stop and where the pedestrians walk. That's what that white line is for. But I feel like nobody stops the white line anymore. The things I complain about, right? I should do a stream that is nothing but me going to laundry places and showing the inside and then promptly walk out and continue on to another. I mean, at this point, you know, you need a niche to stand out. And that might be mine. Yeah, right, Chris? General Jose Artigas, national hero of Uruguay. I feel like I've never pronounced the country name properly. Toby Lou, good morning. Griswolds shut down the lights. How could they? Chelsea Vocational High School. And this is one of those bike racks where they added an A and a B slot so you could have even more bikes jammed together. Now Prakaznik is asking if I'm Jewish, in all caps. I mean, I don't. What's the relevancy of all of that? I feel like the question is got some sort of preconceived notions behind it and maybe some assumptions. So I think I'd rather not even answer it then. Yeah, maybe it's time, Adam. I don't know. I feel like they weren't very forthcoming with their true intentions. 1 hour 360 video of going in a revolving door. I would do that too and not loop it. I know people would want to loop it at some point. No, I would not. I would actually walk in the door for an hour. Yeah, I think there was another one too that was a little weird, but I think they're not here now either. I would get dizzy. I actually have pretty bad vestibular tolerance. I try to stay. I'm on the side of no violence. I think, you know, I still feel, all I'll say about it is I still feel we should be at a time in the history of humanity where there are no longer conflicts involving killing on purpose or by accident. Well, you get what I mean. Anyway, vestibular tolerance. Nope. What time is it? 7:09, not too bad. Grand Street, up ahead. Have I ever tried searching for a geocache in Manhattan? I have not. Have I visited the Edge and made a video? No. Have I? I don't think we've gone up to the Edge yet, actually. The Edge is expensive, too. I don't remember how much it was going to be, but we were there, like, just walking around once with baby commuters. Like, should we just go up there? And it was like, it was around lunchtime anyway. It was like, it was going to cost us, like, $150 or something for everyone to go up. It's like, not enough interest on a whim to just go. So we didn't go. Loaded question. That was what I was looking for. Man, that's the term. Yes, probably. Sidewalks get very narrow with these dirt rectangles. Great views of New Jersey. Ambrose would pay. That's right, Chris. Easy. Ah, 7-Eleven, we have to wish for Slurpees. I have gone to the Freedom Tower. One World Trade. And I was at the observation deck of the prior buildings as well in the 90s. Crossing over. Looks to be a meeting room in here. Interesting. Two rights in an airplane. I like that. Have I been on the metal beam? I have not. Is that like a motorcycle snowmobile? Is this like a legitimate thing? Does this work? Or is this just a fun concept piece? Because I don't know, does it have enough like surface area? Yeah, me too. I don't know. They probably closed the windows or so, closed the shades maybe. Hey, there's Noah. Oh yeah, January and February. That's the slow season here in terms of tourism. Fred, great morning to you as well. Yes, I saw Noah. Did I actually say hi to Noah? Were you exclaiming about the motorcycle snowmobile thing? Stephen, good morning, good day. I think it's just like another loft-style building. I saw the mailboxes right in the front. Interesting. Approaching Canal Street, I think. People caught on. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You know, you can only be cheaper for so much time, especially as people do show up now. I wonder if we'll actually get any snow this year, this season. This year is looking not very likely in terms of calendar year 2023. Oh, let's cross over onto Church Street. Sometimes I don't like walking down Canal over there. That's true, Chris. Mobile cycle? Oh, shoot, why am I not crossing? Pay attention, commuter. Uh-oh, that garbage truck wants to turn. Hopefully not right into me. Let me cross on Church Street. Let me cross. No. Huh, I don't know if I know that word. That last word in Znak's sentence. But I have a feeling it's not going to be very positive. Adam, if you want to throw that onto Google Translate, and then if it's negative, you know. Smoke shops and poke places. Smoke a poke. Smoke a poke. Antique Garage Tribeca. Wait, this is food. Oh, it's like Mediterranean, I guess. Tzatziki, hummus, tarama. And wine. Okay. Oh, really, Lauren? All right, then. Yeah, I think it's that last word, because I actually don't know too many negative words in Russian, considering I only lived there till I was 6, barely 7. $7.16, okay. Close for a private event. Añejo. Thank you, Adam. Ray, good morning. I was wondering if Roy would come in. Roy might not be awake yet. I appreciate the shout out from Roy, streamer over in the Bay Area in San Francisco over there. Seeing Ray's name reminded me of Roy's. Sorry. These associations, it's not, you know what I mean. At least I remember. I tried. But yes, I wanted to talk technology with Roy, but definitely check him out in San Fran because of his setup never buffers. I actually did see the driverless car. That thing looked wild. And the Bay Area has all these cool toys. Rebel Rel, good morning. Yeah, John, I miss it too. Oh, that car was on the sidewalk. Sunset Blue, good morning. Never powers, not tech, that's magic. Well, isn't there like some saying where, a super advanced civilization would have technology that would look like magic to less advanced ones? I don't know. Like if you time travel to the 1600s with a cell phone, I mean, it wouldn't work anyway, but you'd at least be able to take a picture or something and show them video games and whatnot before your battery dies. There's no cell towers either, but you know what I mean. Ah, there we go. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, check them out. That was a weird sound to make to go up on a curb. But I made it. Am I going live on Christmas Day? Most likely not. Some doo-doo to avoid. Natalia in Spain, good morning. Dusty Cole, good morning. Burn is a witch, caught with a cell phone. That was the official motto in the 1400s, I believe. The guy driving it in the bottom of the car. I don't think any of them are Mrs. Commute said none of them are driverless. Oh my goodness, that's so close over there. But it looks like he's gonna squeeze through. Wow. Now that is a tight fit. Oh man, because he's wobbling so much, he actually almost hit the scaffolding on the top, but he didn't. Wow. Anyway, we're also right by Casey Neistat's offices over here. If he's here, he's probably out jogging. What else did I miss? Candy Crush can get you stoned for witchcraft, yes. Oh, Stefan did a membership gifting. That's the one, Elliot Brown. Thank you, Stefan, for your support. And who was gifted the lucky one? Stephen Friedman. Lucky you, wondering what it's all about, right? Thank you, Stefan. Welcome, Stephen. Appreciate it. Geo, I don't know if it's still completely, I don't know, it might have fallen out of favor. Like, it's better to, I guess it probably doesn't make a difference, is what I'm trying to say. You can afford to run midday, yes, that's true. Yeah, that was a really tight fit for that garbage truck. I don't know. If I ended up being in that situation, I would probably just find a way to go around. Just go down a different block and like back up or something, or make it a really wide turn so that you fully clear it. Oh yeah, Peter, for sure. Even going back like 10 years time with a modern day phone would be pretty wild. All right, I probably should cross. But anyway, again, 368, right? Broadway, is that the official address? 368, I think, yeah. Of the It became kind of like a content creator house eventually. All the offices are, many of the offices I think are rented out by content creators. Of course, Simon. Tons of scaffolding. 721. Okay, yeah, we're starting to head towards where we head. And Stefan Show with a €5 super chat for the coffee. Thank you, Stefan. Very kind. Appreciate your kind support today and always. Did I miss the store? I don't even know. Casey Nice, I used to do a bunch of videos in the alleys behind his studios too, or his studio. Used to do more drone stuff back then. Wranglers on the sidewalk. Gourmet Garage 100? Uh-oh. John M. in London. Hello, good morning. I can't believe my Unraid server was not even plugged into a battery backup that I bought specifically for it, because I didn't pay attention to the plugs in the back. As with all uninterruptible power supplies, usually half of it is just a surge protector and the other half does have battery supported outlets. And of course, I plugged it into the wrong side. Arizona also has those self-driving taxis? Man. I feel like New York must just be too, I don't know, too crowded and questionable streets or something. I don't know how well it will go here. I think we've seen that art piece before. I feel like there used to be water in here, but I don't know if they drained it for the winter or if it's just not had water for a long time, but anyway. Was he Geo? I didn't realize that happened. What do they want from him? Was he all right? Because even the Teslas for now aren't like fully autonomous, right? You need some sort of you intermittently have to tell it you're still there. No way you trust a self-driving car on the FDR. Yeah, I wouldn't trust half the drivers who currently drive on the FDR to drive on the FDR. The FDR, that thing's, people go fast on it, even though the speed limit's not very fast, and the lanes are narrow, and there's like twists and turns, and the road gets extra like roller coastery at some places. I've seen cars go airborne going too fast over some of the bumps on the FDR. It's a hell of a road. They should put that in a game, in a racing game, as like the hardest track. It's like the Star Road of racing, because you know you'd have to like take just the right amount of speed at turns and all that stuff. Anyway. That's annoying, Geo. I don't know. Like, sometimes you don't trust anyone with aberrant behavior. Glitch in the Matrix. Maxim, доброе утро. Good morning. Yeah, self-driving cars have all these extra technologies, right? And if anything, the Teslas are kind of going backwards, right? Didn't they get rid of some of their radar stuff for just regular cameras? Why did they do that? Yeah, public transport, I guess, has its own, pitfalls, but at least you have something. And Hills used to watch streams try to spot cool cars. Sometimes we see those. Yeah. Every drive around is bad. Very true. Mercury Moments, Josh. Pittsburgh RPG has never had the privilege of being on the FTR. A privilege indeed. A white knuckling it, just holding on to the door handle for dear life. Yeah, and Tesla used to have some of those radar features, and I feel like they decided to cheap out. Yep. That sounds about right. Dirty dogs on the list for a Cybertruck. Nice. Did they bring back normal sensors on it? Proper sensors? Wait, all Teslas have been recalled? Really? I'm not, I'll have to read up on that, but that would be like gigantic news if that were the case. Now there's cars coming. Is Gert still here? I found a Volvo with interesting plates. I'm gonna make a right over here when I can. 727. Okay, yeah, I think we're on a decent track over here now. They might have had maybe a small recall, maybe. Oh, all cars are getting a software update. Yeah, if it's for self-driving, if there was really like a recall for Teslas, it was related to self-driving, they could just issue a software update that disables it, right? Which is another questionable thing, you know, about these kinds of cars, right? Like that somebody could essentially, you know, be it a disgruntled employee or somebody who actually figure out how to hack them, can do quite a lot of damage considering the car is constantly getting like updates over the air. It is basically all cars, wow. But yeah, if it's related to self-driving and they needed to disable it, again, they could push a software update. There's just... every and never should not be used in a debate. Yeah, that's probably true, but in this case, it sounds like it was all Teslas. Maybe, I don't know, right? I'm hearing it more and more now. Yeah, bug fixes. That's pretty much every big software company these days. You know, when Google updates one of their apps on the Play Store, you know, bug fixes and performance improvements or something. Is Moon here? There's Moon. Good morning. Cybertruck. Nils, enjoy Chinatown? Yeah, I love Chinatown. I mean, this is not even the biggest Chinatown in New York either. Skibbity. Mark T, good morning. Oh, they're already cooking. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Chris, right? Did they fix the windows? Can you actually like throw a cannonball at it now? Or whatever they were trying to do before? Oh, that truck is doing some stuff. Everyone here is waiting for the bus. These are all cherry blossom trees. I mentioned it before, but can't really tell, you know, when there's nothing on them. But maybe in the spring we'll see all these trees blooming. Yeah, the Chinatown in Manhattan is still quite sizable. Yeah, this is another reason why I kind of wanted to take my home automation stuff, you know, as local as possible. I'd still keep Philips Hue, I think. I like those lights. Ooh, bloomin' onions. The best dish to come out of Australia. Hashtag Outback Steakhouse. Hashtag Foster's. Australian for beer. Maki in Japan, good morning. Apparently you can take ballroom dancing above Dim Sum Palace. Ain't that something? I want to cross if I can here, Dad. I don't want to be under all that scaffolding if I don't have to be. But if there's a lot of cars coming, I might not have the option. Well, there are a few coming. Some of them are just like pulling off to the side. I'm just gonna take my opportunity. Love to travel as an Aruba. Good morning. Not from Wolfie. I know. I wish Norel were here too, so I could say my nonsense about Outback Steakhouse being the best restaurant in Australia, Foster's being the best beer, and Bloomin' Onion being the best meal. Hashtag Crocodile Dundee, yes. Hashtag Knifey Spoony. Ambrose drinks a Foster's to wash down his Budweiser. Remember all those Budweiser commercials? Budweiser. Manhattan Bridge. Made it. Lights changing. Very good. About to get noisy. Not even seeing ads for the McRib. Wait a second. There's a McRib Deluxe. Oh yes, Vegemite. Hashtag Vegemite. Well, first of all, Manhattan Bridge always thought. First of all, I haven't been able to find a single McDonald's in Manhattan. All right, this guy really doesn't want me to cross the street, so I'll wait for him. Are you watching this stream on a sound system that has a subwoofer? My goodness. Well, that's also a good thing that the microphone's able to pick up the deeper frequencies then. Impressive. People even commented on the last stream where I kept talking about the McRib, how like maybe Maryland has some, but I don't think anyone's been able to find them in New York recently. Because I'd like to try one, please. I'd like a McRib. And drop bears, yes. Andy, good morning. You'll never trust two things: building scaffolding and sidewalk patches. I don't know what is going on here. This forklift is like backing up. This truck is squeaking with all its brakes. Now we got the lights, so I don't know. Oh, but I'm gonna wait because the fire engine's coming. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not even worried. All right, now you gotta wait. That caused us to Oh, Ron had a bad software update? Oh boy. Is the summer special to McRib? Oh man. Okay, can you ship over McRib from Australia? Thank you, Delta. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Joseph Bernie, good morning. Stuff and things are happening. All right, a lot of cars. Usually I would have been able to cross by now. I think now's my opportunity to cross. Here we go. Time check 7:35, doing good. Check for bikes, we're good. After these cars turn, I think there's enough of a gap in the situation. Plus the lights changed to red now for the cars anyway, so we're good. There's a parade of every large maintenance vehicle. I think it might have been. Soundtrack of New York, that was it. Join us for a dinner and get a soft serve on us. I don't know, I feel like they're advertising something else. A soft serve of what exactly? Hup. Ah, there's Norel. We've been missing you. Good morning / evening. It's almost like I was being slowed down on purpose. It felt like it a little bit, right? That was the everything corner. All New York, all the time. Oh, the sound of the subway. I still, like, even as of like 25 years ago, I wanted to make a recording of the subway sounds and use solely subway sounds to remix into some sort of a song or a piece. But I'm sure somebody's done that by now, right? Well, it's Friday night over there, right? So were you guys partying? Marty's gonna go sleep, all right? Have a good rest. I summoned Narelle. Good. And then we're gonna cross left and then get into the park, and then we're good. All right, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? You've been doing what now? Eating Armenian food and drinking cocktails. That sounds fun. Is that ice I stepped on? Must have been someone that threw it out of like a restaurant or something. Up and across we go. Okay, what am I missing here? February big men's way. So Raptors versus Knicks, huh? Yeah, I feel like if you actually go to a sporting event, even if you're not really a sports fan, it's different and worth the experience. All right, why can I not properly? Jim Barrows is here. Good morning. Wait, was it Armenian or American? Did I misread it? No, I read Armenian, and that's what it said. Yeah. How do I feel about the conspiracy that NYC is a simulation? I mean, everything's a simulation, I guess, these days, or is at risk of being called that, so it could be. Maybe I'm just another piece of code in the sim that is New York. That's pretty funny, Ron. Is that really true, though? Juan in Buenos Aires, good morning. Too warm where you are, and here it's a bit cold, that's right. The nearest McRib to New York is 130 miles away. I'm going to sit on the other table today. I've not taken the subway on a stream yet. Oh, these chairs are chilly willy. Go wide. I still don't like the sudden gap in audio when we switch lenses on these streams. I don't know if that's a software issue, but I think it's probably more a software issue than a hardware issue, because you can make a recording on an iPhone and switch between lenses, right? During the recording. I don't hear the music though right now. There's also like a lot of noise around me. Joey DeVito, that's right. And yes, they are there. I don't see them doing much right now. Maybe there's a speech happening, I think. Stephanie, I mean, it's one of those things where we gotta go, we gotta do what we gotta do. I guess we just do it. I probably would. Oh, it is an Apple issue, so it happens with when you record also? Interesting. Oh, wait, did I miss a membership gifting? Oh no. What have I done? Hold on. Where is it? It's like really hard for me to scroll without shaking this thing right now, huh? Oh, Sue gifted 5 memberships. Victoria, touch the red button. Mel the Bell, Jaron Rollins, Fred Lewis. Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that super support. I'm sorry. That's very kind. Thank you. Seven, you have a nice weekend as well. I hear it now. The music's on. Ah, the power outages have made their way from New York to Australia, it sounds like. Sorry to hear. I should have done it this morning while I should have just shut down the Unraid server and plugged it into the correct hole. Because now that there was like a power outage last night, like, is Con Edison going to do some weird stuff where there might be more power outages while they're fixing it? I should have just fixed it. Oh well, fix the hole that it's plugged into to get battery back up. Ray, good to see you as well. It's very hard to hear the music now. There's like, I don't know, some sort of like a construction or some other sound to the left of me. I don't know. Nils knows the tiniest bit of Russian from your days on Counter-Strike. And then they might not have been saying the nicest things, like... Very wide lens, though. That's good. I should probably get in there a little earlier today. I want to get some things done, and I gotta get started earlier to get them done. I can't tell if I think this current battery bank is okay for streaming, so that's probably what I'll write on this charger. I've labeled the last battery bank as not for streaming. This one I'll label as okay for streaming, because it seems to hold relatively stable, which is better than draining completely. And we've hit 400 likes, nice. So that really means I can go, right? If anyone else feels the urge to give a like, please do. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny DVD, digital video disc. My goodness. These are my smaller battery banks that I take just for regular ones. If I'm going to be doing a very long walk stream, I'm going to take like a 26,000 milliamp hour bank to just not have to worry about it. Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate your support today and all days. Spending time, super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you too. If you're listening, think about subscribing. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you haven't already and you feel like you want to, always a good opportunity. You could always do a thumbs down too. You know, it's however you feel. Oh, she's just playing. Okay. That was her dog. The way she was running, I think she was... the expression she was making almost made it seem like she was actually running away from that dog, but then she wasn't. They were just playing. Well, hopefully no more power outages. It looks like midnight in here, like over here, or where you are? That's right, I am sitting and completing or something. And of course, thanks to the mods. Unfortunately, today was a day where you had to do a little extra. Yeah, these things happen. If anyone remembers, for some reason, like every once in a while, like Mondays usually, more than any other day, we get some interesting characters. And this is a public library right here too, so it's kind of a nice little building. A library essentially in the park. Though I think you can get in from the outside too. I think they have a second entrance though. I think this is the preferred one on this side. I don't even know. I've never been inside there. And it's almost midnight in Australia. Well, it sounds like you've had your foods, your drinks. But the night's not over until you say it is. Keep the party going at home. I just go right into bed. I have another holiday thing tonight with a different work department. I'm hoping it doesn't go very long. Well, I might just duck out early anyway. I had a holiday one last night. I didn't sleep enough as a result, and I don't want another night of bad sleep. Dave couldn't find any books at the library near Battery Park. That's interesting. What terrifies me the most, an eternal universe or a finite universe? That's a good question for the end of the stream. Let me think. Well, I don't know, because do we have to think about the conceptual nature of like a finite versus eternal universe? Because like, if the way the Big Bang Theory is presented, I don't know all the latest news on it either. I know that recently they're thinking maybe it wasn't even a thing and the universe has always existed. I don't know. But yeah, if it was a thing and the universe continues to expand, eventually, apparently, it'll run out of like energy or something because of whatever theories are posited, and it would collapse and die. So if that's the sense of the finite universe, then I think I would prefer the eternal one, where it'll just exist forever. But I don't know. It's all speculation, I guess. You know, there's some science that tries to understand it all, but who knows if we'll ever understand all of the intricacies of the universe in however many lifetimes the humans will continue to exist for at this point. We do need Carl Sagan. Actually, here's a good one. I might have mentioned it on the stream before, but look up and read a short story by Isaac Asimov called The Last Question. It's a fun little sci-fi piece. I think it's more along the lines of a finite universe, but take a gander if you haven't already. I like that short story a lot. Last Question, Isaac Asimov. I don't read that much, but that one I enjoyed. I mean, you know, I'm reading all the time. I just feel like I don't read literature, classic literature or whatever, that frequently. You know what I mean? If you eat enough roast pork, you'll get eternal life? Oh boy. I don't know, isn't the answer to like 42 or something? Entropy 101. You don't learn a lot on the Walking Commuter channel, but you do learn something, and most of the time it's wrong. So, you know, that's what we have to offer. New York and some questionable facts. That could be a fun read also, Rocky. Oh, that's true. Yeah, like we're going up into space. We haven't figured out everything that goes down yet either. Who knows? Maybe the Megalodon's still alive somewhere. All right, I gotta stop rambling. I know. Didn't I just say I wanted to get into? And then I started rambling. I know. All right, I want to get started so I can get finished. You know, with my work for the day, and maybe I'll actually get back to playing Starfield today. Wouldn't that be nice? If I can finish everything early. But yeah, I'm learning from you guys, and that's what I like. I like that I'm exposed to a bunch of folks from different backgrounds, different places in the world, different knowledge. And together, with all our powers combined, I am Captain Planet, or something. Yeah. And Norellis checks my facts, and everything is true. So, you heard it here. And Ian wants to play Fallout later. Is there a new Fallout coming or something? Isn't there a Fallout show coming out? Okay, I gotta stop. All right. I already said my goodbyes too, right? I already said it. I just started rambling. Yeah, you really, as the urbanist says, you really should stay curious. Stay curious, absolutely. Anyway, I've already said my goodbyes. Melissa, hello. So I'm just going to go now. Have a great rest of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Superman is from Krypton. And I'll see you Monday morning. That should be our usual expectation of a planned stream, unless I get sick or something. I'll let you know if I do. Hopefully I don't. You never know with daycare these days in winter season and the sniffles going around all the time. Fallout shows in April. Got it. All right. Till Monday. Bye.